Hello and welcome back for today's Financial News Digest, presented by CenterFX, your reliable partner in trading. Here's what's happening on the markets today.
Intel dropped by 4.6% on Wednesday, closing at $21.52, after a Citi research note revealed its market share had fallen to a two-decade low, with ARM Holdings gaining ground. The UK stock market index traded near £8,600 on Thursday, as investors eyed GDP data, expecting stronger quarterly growth but slower yearly expansion, possibly shaping Bank of England policy expectations. U.S. natural gas futures dipped below $3.45, as demand projections for the next 2 weeks were lowered, partly due to reduced gas flows to liquefied natural gas export facilities amid seasonal maintenance. The New Zealand dollar stabilized around 59 cents, following a 0.7% decline in the previous session, as investors awaited more details on potential trade deals after the easing of tensions between the US and China. Ether traded below $2,600 this Thursday. The decline is driven by macroeconomic pressures, large-scale liquidations, and whale selling. Now let's review the major economic events of the day. At 6 a.m., the UK to release the gross domestic product for March, following 0.5% in February. At 12:30 p.m., the producer price inflation in the US is expected to decrease, after reaching -0.4% in March. At 12:30 p.m., the US will release figures for the retail sales of April, following 1.4% in March. Tomorrow's major economic events. At 9 a.m., the euro area to release the balance of trade for March, following 24 billion euros in February. At 12:30 p.m., the building permits in the U.S. are expected to decrease, after reaching 1,467,000 in March. At 2 p.m., the U.S. will release figures for the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index of May, following 52.2 in April.
And that's it for today's Market News Roundup, presented by CentFX. Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow for more financial news.